All right, let's go ahead and play this thing. Just real quick, I want to do the Mastermind scheme overview one more time because I'm probably going to restart the recording here. So here we go. Thanos has the Mastermind 11 attack. He gets +1 attack for each Infinity Stone in the city and or escape file. Always leads Infinity Stones, Master Strike. The leftmost Infinity Stone in the city escapes. Then an Infinity Stone with 4 VP or more enters the city from your victory pile. If you didn't have any, each player gains a wound. And then Thanos wins when 6 Infinity Stones escape. And then here is our scheme. Have all life in the universe. This is going to be 5 twists. Twist 1, 3, and 5. Choose 3 heroes from the HQ and KO them. Twist 2 and 4. Deal the hero deck into 2 face-down piles. As equally as possible, KO one of them. Evil wins when the hero deck or villain deck runs out. We've got our predictions in already. I restarted the stream because of some technical issues. So we're going to go ahead and fill up our HQ right now. I can't wait to try all of these heroes. We got 2 new keywords in this set. We got Endgame and we got Sacrifice. So it should be fun to see how those work. Let's fill up our HQ. We're going to be starting with... All right, there's Time to End It. Captain Marvel's rare right away. We got Burst of Rage, Bruce Banner. We've got Wakanda Forever, Black Panther. We've got Avengers Reassembled, Black Panther. And we've got Witchcraft, Wanda, and Vision. And I'm just noticing that Wanda is slightly off screen. Why is that? I think I need to pull this over a little bit. That is bizarre. Hold on. I'm pulling it over. Okay, too far. I knew this wasn't going to go perfectly. Hey, AJ Scott, thank you so much for the resub. Hello, Bagel. That is 19 months of subs for AJ Scott. I'm honored that you guys stuck around after my hiatus. It really does mean a lot, and I'm really happy to be back and playing Legendary and getting back to these new expansions. It's just a bunch of fun. Oh, yeah. It's a great card early. We'll see if I can get another strength card in the HQ. I'm going to be using the photographic starter cards as well, so hopefully I don't get messed up. I should be just able to watch my tracker on the screen to know which is which and where is where. Let's go ahead and put that over to the side. Thanos is here. I've got, again, all the photographic support cards. So, yeah, the MCU mat, it's a very small mat, which you'll see when I zoom out for some of these schemes. But I wanted to make it work. So, starter cards on the left. And I've got no sidekicks again. I got officers, wounds, and bystanders. A couple special bystanders are in there, but mostly standard. Okay, without further ado... because I've been dragging you guys along, I will be giving away another copy of the Infinity Saga at the end of this game. So if you want a chance to win, if you're within the US, stick around. If you want to watch a game, stick around. I'm going to start it right now. Here we go with turn number 1. So here's my starting hand. It's a 4 and 2, but I got the photos, so it's slightly different, right? All right, turn 1 is going to give us our first Hammer Drone Army. And Hammer Drone armies are the Doombot Legion from the illustrated stuff. Fight, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, KO one of them, and put the other back. Some nice KO power there. Can't hit him right now. I've got 4 Recruit here. Let's see if I remember how to do all this. It's been forever. So let's look at all of our options. Burst of Rage, of course, is a real good one to pick up early. This is 1 attack and then Strength Sacrifice. You get +3 attack. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. So Sacrifice means if you've played in this case, if you played a Strength card this turn, you may KO this card to get the listed effect, which I'm going to need some Strength cards on to do that. I would Grey Warden, except it's the end of the first game, so technically the end game of the stream is probably going to be game 3 or 4. But yes, I get your point. So we got Wakanda Forever, dual class, 1 attack, and then Covert draw card. We've got Avengers Reassembled that cares about having all 5 hero classes, which will give you +3 attack if you do. 2 attack base is also dual class. And I got Witchcraft, Wanda and Vision, the last hero to be revealed. 2 attack, reveal the top card of your deck. If it has an odd numbered cost, draw it. 0 is even. Not a great card to have early, because all I have are 0 cost cards right now. I could pick up 2 cards if I go with Burst of Rage and Avengers Reassembled. Unfortunately, there is absolutely no Recruit. I should bring it into this, right? There's absolutely no Recruit for me in the HQ, which I need at the beginning of the game. If I take Burst of Rage, I could get a 3-cost Recruit card appearing, maybe. So I'm going to take that risk. Let's go ahead and pick up Burst of Rage and see if I get more. So, I got another rare. So I got 2 rares loaded up in the HQ. So I'm guessing I might want to take some Maria Hills this game because, boy, I got Odd Couple here as well. Okay. I'm going to go with a Maria Hill just because I have no Recruit here. I have 2 rares in the HQ, and I really need a lot of Recruit Otherwise, I'm going to get a stuffy HQ. Now, I got to keep in mind, Have All Life in the Universe is a scheme that is going to let me KO 3 heroes from the HQ. I could choose to KO the rares. That is always a possibility if I'm worried about them clogging things up. But I'd much rather recruit them if I have the option. I don't know if I'm going to have the option, though. Okay, I'm going to start by taking a Maria. This is photographic Maria, because I'm worried about the lack of recruit I'm getting, even though I've only taken 1 card so far, so I don't know what I'm worried about. Let's jump into hand 2. On the right-hand side, another 4 and 2. Turn 2 is going to give us... We got the Reality Stone. The Reality Stone gets +1 attack for each Master Strike in the KO pile and or stack next to the Mastermind. And that is really high up. There we go. Ambush. Reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck. Play a Master Strike from among them. Put the rest back in any order. Let's do that right now. Top 3 cards of the villain deck. 1, 2, 3. And these are all brand new sleeved cards. And I've never even used the... I rarely use the Henchmen, so everything's going to fall down if I'm not careful. So here we go. Top 3 cards of the deck. There's a Master Strike there, so I'm going to have to speed up the game and play an extra Master Strike, put the rest back in any order. I'd rather the Scheme Twist come out later. Yeah, they just get better and better. I think Remington, you can say that about every expansion. Well, let's see. Homecoming came first, and then we got Phase 1. I think Phase 1 has the worst screen grabs. I think Homecoming is better, but then Guardians of the Galaxy is better, and then Infinity Saga is even better. So here's hoping for that kind of thing. So we got to play this Master Strike, which I'll do in a second. Let me put the Scheme Twist at the bottom, and let me finish reading the Reality Stone's effect. The fight effect is same effect, but KO the Master Strike instead of playing it. Wish that would have happened. Then whether you KO or not, put a card from the bystander stack on top of the villain deck. So we're going to put the Reality Stone into the city, because that's where it goes once it appeared. And now I have to go ahead and play this Master Strike. That appeared. Warping Reality. And there he is. Master Strike, the leftmost Infinity Stone in the city, escapes. That's the one that literally just got here. Then Infinity Stone, I don't have any to put in. If you didn't have any, each player gains a wound. So we got an escape, and then each player gains a wound. No escape effect on the Reality Stone, so it's just going to go ahead and be an escape. So I'm going to go ahead and play. Thanos is going to run off with the Infinity Stone, then come back. Reality Stone escapes. We'll take care of the escape effect in a second. Each player gains a wound. Wounds go out. And I'm pretty sure I read that correctly. I'm going to have to double check everything because this is a brand new set to me. Yep, each player gains a wound. All right, let's go ahead and take care of the escape effect for the Reality Stone. First, we got to KO a hero of 6 or less from the HQ. That's all we got to do. No escape effect on it. But I should keep track of how many stones escape because that's Thanos' victory condition. So let me type that into the thing. But what am I KOing first? Wakanda Forever or Witchcraft, I think. I think I want to keep Avengers reassembled around. I might be able to build a deck that has all 5 classes. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Wakanda Forever. With no real reason to it. It's just the weaker card. Even though it is dual class. And, alright, we got Brains and Brawn, Bruce Banner. Well, that's a lot of B's to say. Hey, RCS Awesome, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Very kind of you. Mr. Dollar, that would be interesting. As long as the keywords meant exactly what that is. I know what you meant by striker there. Okay, so I have to keep track of Thanos' stones. So he keeps track of when 6 Infinity Stones escape. Let me go ahead and add that in so we can all see at a glance. How many have escaped? So I'm just going to write stones. You know they mean infinity. So let me go ahead and update that. So you can all see what's going on here. All right. We got, there we go. Stones escaped. We got 1 stone escaped so far, and it is the Reality Stone. He wins at 6. Okay. If I'm correct, I haven't even taken my turn yet as far as taking any actions. So now I can do that. I've got 4 recruit, nothing to hit for 2. Let's take a look at Brains and Brawn. This is a Smart Hulk on there. 2 attack plus, and then tech. Strength, you get +2 attack. This would be a good one to take on the left side where I already took the Strength Sacrifice card, because if I play Brains and Brawn, then I can sacrifice the other Bruce Banner card, so I don't think I want to take that here. I can try to build something covert. There's a lot of covert triggers, or at least the Black Panther card I KO'd, and there's probably going to be more of those. I still do want Recruit. but I have to start hitting things. I didn't even have a chance to get rid of the Reality Stone. It escaped itself real fast. Let me start by taking Avengers Reassembled. I'll start by taking the Black Panther card here, and maybe I can get it to work. So right side, I'm going to try to go for all the hero classes, even though I already KO'd one. All right, there's some recruit. We got Return to the Stars Captain Marvel there. Question came up when I played. Jolt's comment there. If Red Skull or Nebula escapes, does that count for Thanos' victory condition? No, it says right on Nebula's card and Red Skull's card, if I recall correctly, that they are not stones. It should be right under the bottom of their card in parentheses. They don't count as Infinity Stones. So they don't count. Thank you so much for the resub, Montax. 25 months for Montax. Welcome back. It's nice to be back. I appreciate that. Did it say they are or they're not? I thought it said they're not. I guess we'll see when the cards come up because I don't want to go through the villain deck right now. If they are, then it counts. If it doesn't, they don't count. I forget what it says. Just go with whatever the parentheses says. Okay, maybe it does say they are. I don't remember. If somebody wants to look at what the cards say, because I don't want to dig through my villain deck right now. Okay, if they are, then it does count. It's whatever the parentheses say. Told you, my first playthrough right now. All right, going back to the left-hand side. Okay, turn 3. There's our Outrider dropships. Outrider dropships, Children of Thanos, Endgame, +2 attack. Ambush, a villain worth 2 VP, 3 VP, or 4 VP from any player's victory file enters the city. Joke's on you, I haven't defeated anything yet. So, nothing. By the way, Endgame... Oh, I forgot to do the Endgame thing. I gotta do that. So, Endgame is when there's 8 cards or less per player in the villain deck. So, I should demarcate that right now before I forget. So let me take the villain deck, and I'm just gonna count 16 cards in the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 players. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm gonna do the trick that Travel Size recommended, and also that is in the rule sheet, to turn the bottom cards 90 degrees to the right. Here we go. I'm gonna turn them like this, put them over to the side, and then put the rest of the cards on top so that when I get to those sideways cards, I know it's the end game. Okay, so that's all set. Let me go ahead and play my hand out. I've got 4 recruit. It's a strength card and it's a recruit card, so I'm pretty set on taking a return from the stars. 2 recruit, 0 plus attack. Strength, you get +2 recruit. End game, this card makes all attack instead of recruit. This one looks like a lot of fun, and it's not going to take that much to get to the end game, but it's going to be very useful. That's what I like about this card, is that you can take it early for recruit, but it won't get ruined later. Yeah, it's right there in the rule sheet if you check it out, but that should work. All right, so I'm going to take return from the stars for 4. And there's more Captain Marvel. All right, there's some recruit coming in, which I'm happy to see. And there's a range for the right-hand side that's trying to get all classes now. And let's shuffle this up. There's nothing like shuffling up freshly sleeved cards because it's smooth like butter. Nothing shuffles like this. Of course, you know, we can't really afford to re-sleeve the cards after every game. And it's too bad that they do get kind of ruined a little bit, but it's just the way it is. Endgame is difficult with the Soul Stone scheme. You have to keep reshuffling. Oh, I bet. New hand. What did I get for my new hand? I got a wound and a bunch of grays. I got to get these rares out of the HQ, man. There's too many. But it's not going to happen for a while. All right, they got another 4 and 2. Turn 4 is another... There's that twist I put there. I forgot that I put there, but it's there. All right. I bet. And watch it come up in the randomizer sometime, Snash. All right, have all life in the universe. Twist 1. Choose 3 heroes in the HQ and KO them. Okay. My gut says to leave the rares because they're rares. And all the other 3 are common, so I will see these again, even though the distribution is different. There's only 3 of each common instead of 5. But I think I still want to go with clearing the commons just for a chance of saving these rares. I mean, it's very hopeful of me, but I'm going to do it. So let's go ahead and KO all 3 of the common cards here. And let's see who's there. Okay, we got Invoke the Time Stone Doctor Strange. We got Great Many Lives Lost Black Panther. And we got another Brains and Brawn. This is going to be a rough one. I imagine these games are going to be pretty quick, so I'm pretty confident I'll be playing at least 3 games today, which is good. I want to play a lot of them. All right, so I got 4 recruit here on the right-hand side. I have Black Panther, so I think I want to take the other Black Panther card to get Black Panther to really work. I'm really excited to try to get Invoke the Time Stone to work. But I'm going to, without thinking too hard about it, take Great Many Lives Lost to recruit, Instinct, Sacrifice, KO up to 2 cards from your hand and or discard pile. Problem is, I need the cards around in order to make the other Black Panther card give me the bonus attack, and if I sacrifice it, obviously it's not going to be around, but I will take it anyway, and we'll see how that works out. Okay, there's Bind Evil, Doctor Strange. I was hoping to see some Doctor Strange, even though his cards are pretty expensive, So, in Guardians of the Galaxy, which also had the unique card distribution of 6 cards per hero, 6 unique cards per hero, I wasn't super keen on it. I think it's done better. Well, at least I like it better, the way it seems to have unfolded in Infinity Saga. And it's cool, lets you get more flavor, references, images in the game. So I like it better after this set than I did after Guardians. But in practice, we'll see. Still might like it better. There we go, moving over. I gotta keep drinking water because, man, I can feel it. I can feel all this talking hurting me. I've been talking all day before this. Okay, turn 5 is going to be another hammer drone army. I haven't been able to hit a single one yet, and I definitely can't do that now. So, 4. Thank you, more water. I needed that. It's going to be like an onslaught of water. I shouldn't say the name onslaught because suddenly I'm going to have 1 fewer card, and I'm not going to know why. Thank you, Jalt. Thank you, Montex. Appreciate it. Okay, I played the hammer drone army, right? Already this turn? Pretty sure I did. Yep. Okay. So I got 4 recruit. This is my left-hand side. That's where I took the 1 strength card. Actually, I have 2 now. I took the Captain Marvel as well. So let me just keep that strength thing going. Yeah. What Mr. Dollar said, but don't do the somebody. Yeah, with Drufus. I guess Prelude can't hear me. I'll have you put in the command again at the end. I'm gonna go ahead and take Brains and Brawn for 3. I got 4. Spent 1. It'll happen at the end of this game, whenever this game ends. This one game. Okay. We got Moment of Destiny Captain Marvel, which cares about ranged. One of those cards that is a class that has a different class trigger on it. There's Burst of Rage, but I can't trigger it this turn. Also, yeah, I did this to myself. I said I'm going to do only photographic, so no sidekicks. And at this point, we have enough photographic sets that now I want to see photographic sidekicks. I'm going to pull a villain deck card. If we saw sidekicks from the MCU, I'm assuming we need to get standard ones, which would probably have, I don't know, I think they'd have Bucky on them. I don't know who they'd have on them. But special sidekicks for a Marvel Studios set. Who would you want to see on that? I mean, granted, we already have Peter's allies as a hero set, so I don't think they can be special sidekicks. All right. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I think in World War II Bucky, but he never was in the Bucky outfit is the thing. Like, there'll just be a picture of Bucky. I don't know if I want that. We'll see. All right, we've got another Hammer Drone army coming in, filling up the city. A lot of those. Peter Parker from Iron Man 2. That'd be cool, yeah. Harley Keener could be a special sidekick. Just these side characters, you know? Some of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Nova Corps, one of the Nova people. Any of the... Oh, yeah, you could get a Darcy one. You can get a Selvig special sidekick. That would be great. That would be a lot of fun if they did that. All right, let me go ahead and play this handout. I don't have any classes except for the 2-1 here. Red Wing, just little drone. That would be cool. Doing the same thing as Red Wing. Yeah, that would be fun. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Dora Milaje. Just the special sidekick that says Dora. I guess so. Even though I want to see some of the characters get a set. MCU Amy. I mean, I don't know. I think Grant Ward, but then he's already a special officer. All right, I got 2, 3, 4, 5 attack. Hey, finally, some attack. And I've got 2 recruit. So the Outrider dropships, I should hit them now while it's not the end game because they're going to go up to a 6, even though I could hit 1 Hammer Drone army and do some KO. But let me go. Oh, yeah, Val would be great. It depends on who she turns out to be in the MCU because we still don't know a lot about her. I'm going to hit the dropships for 4, get them out of there. Finally got a victory pile. Jimmy Woo needs his own hero set. I don't want to hear it. Okay. I just saw that. I'm like, ooh, I can get a sidekick. I'm like, no, I don't have any sidekicks. So nothing for me. Nothing for me with that 2 recruit. Or his special sidekick, just him doing card tricks on it. That would be so fun. Antony sidekick. That's the one I want. None other. Okay. Oh, look at that. I got Maria Hill here, but it's only 4 recruit total. Next, we got the Space Stone. More stones coming in. Okay, the Space Stone gets +1 attack for each empty space in the city. There's going to be 1 empty space after it goes into the sewers. Ambush. The Space Stone captures 3 bystanders, then move an Infinity Stone from any city space to the bridge. If there's already a villain there, swap them. Okay, so it's going to the bridge. And then fight, move, and or swap any number of villains to other city spaces. So, it looks like we got 3 standard bystanders, and after She-Hulk, this card is very funny to me. Okay, so it's going to get captured by the Space Stone. And then we move the stone to the bridge. There we go. Yep, there's no stone there. It's its own thing. Here we go. We got 4 recruit. I think I did that correctly. Rintra. I want to see Rintra as a character, as a playable character. I love Rintra. Yep. Captures the bystanders. Moved it to the bridge. We're all good. Didn't he say something? I feel like he said something in the movie. Barely. So we got 4 recruit, 3 attack, can't sacrifice burst of rage. I was so excited when it leaked that there was a toy that was Rintra. I'm like, oh, he's going to have a role in the movie. He didn't really have a role at all. I wanted to see more of him. These are reversed. These are reversed. What's wrong with me? Okay. Wow, that is an expensive HQ that I just looked at. Oh, man. Okay. I can't take anything, and I got 4 recruit. 8, 7, 5, 6, 6. All right. Maria, save me. Let me fight a hammer drone first. Let me go ahead and put, I guess I'll keep track of the Space Stone's attack, even though it's going to go down to 5, because it's only got 1 empty space in the city. Let's hit this hammer drone for 3. Yes, Madison would be an amazing sidekick. Although her name's going to be spelled out, so it doesn't really work with her line there. All right, top 2 cards of my deck. This is a Doombot, essentially, like I said. Okay, KO 1 agent, put the other one back. It always feels wrong to KO a card with Coulson on it, but what are you going to do? All right, hammer drone army is gone. There we go. That would be really funny if it said that in the favorite text, Truvis. That would be amazing. Like, what if she enters like from the middle or something? I don't know. Anyway, she gets portaled in. That's amazing. Okay, cool. I got 4 recruit. I'm gonna get an officer. Sue me. Another officer for me, because look at this. Look at this. So hey, what do you guys feel about the new? How do you guys feel about the news that Marvel Studios has changed release dates to coming soon? They seem to be slowing stuff down. They just let go the person who was in charge of, or I don't know if she let go. She left the company, in charge of like post effects, post production effects, etc. I think it's a really good sign. You're stressed out about it. Okay, I think it's a really good sign. I think it's Feige said a couple of things that said they were slowing down on stuff on purpose, that they hear the fans saying that there's too much. I definitely think it's a good thing. It's just like the delaying games I'm usually in favor of. I hope so too, Grey Warden. Yeah, I agree with Jalt, you as well. This needed quality has gone down a lot. Yeah, as much as I hate to say it, there's definitely some things you can... There's definitely some quality things that we expect, and I think they can do better. And I don't mind waiting at all, if it means better quality stuff. Always that Miyamoto quote. Always been that kind of person. All right, turn 8 is going to give us another... Okay, I'm happy to see these henchmen top loading here, but I'm worried about what the rest of the game is going to look like. I wish some endgame villains came out earlier, because it's going to be the endgame and they're all going to show up. Anyway, I'm not going to think about it. I've got 5 recruit. 1, 2, 3. Hey, I can take something. 5 recruit. And... Well, we as Legendary fans know to be patient, right? So we can be patient for the MCU too. All right, I'm going to take the 1 card I can recruit, which is Invoke the Time Stone, to recruit phasing, and then you can sacrifice this. Take another turn after this one. Don't play a card from the villain deck at the start of that turn. That would be nice. Ooh, Dracula was revealed for the video game. Cool. I mean, I expected we would see him eventually. All right, so let's go ahead and pick up Invoke the Time Stone on the right, replaced with Hope Gets Smashed. And that's the thing. So that's the thing that's still the Dracula Mastermind would be, as Mastermind 2 number 2 would be great. The thing about the card distribution is that I never can get a good feel for what's coming next. Even in a hero deck with 5 heroes in it, with the regular distribution of 5 commons or 10 commons per hero, 2 unique commons, I can kind of get a feeling of what I might see based on what I've already seen. But with this distribution, I can never tell, and it's harder to plan for, which is fun sometimes, but it's not what I'm used to, you know. But I like how it's done. I like the reasons why it's done. But it is definitely harder for me to predict what the heck's coming next. Dracula would make sense as Mastermind 2 for Midnight Suns, but we'll see. I don't know too much about the Midnight Suns, to be completely honest. So, but I do know Dracula is present in the Marvel comics often. So, Marvel's version of Dracula, that is. Still not a lot of recruit. All right, I got some recruit. I got 5 recruit this time. And I can get Hulk Get Smashed, which is nice. Yeah, and Midnight Sunset would be where I would expect him to show up too. Okay, another twist. So much for those awesome heroes in the HQ. Actually, no, never mind. This is bad and good and bad. Twist 2: deal the hero deck in a 2 face-down piles equally as possible. KO one of them. So here we go. Let me move this over to the left-hand side. It's left-hand side, so don't forget. All right. Now, I'm noticing right now that it doesn't say to shuffle the hero deck that you did in KO. And I'm guessing that's fine because I'm not revealing anything, so I wouldn't shuffle the hero deck. I'm dealing them face down. I guess I get to pick which one I get to KO, but I don't know what's in them. So we'll see. I guess if you play this with Dark Phoenix, you just hope that both sides have plenty of classes. All right, left side has 1 more card because I had an odd number. So just to play the odds very, very slightly, even though after multiple twists it's not going to matter, I'm going to go ahead and KO the one that has 1 fewer card. We'll KO the right side. So goodbye, all these cards. And I guess I get to look at this now because I know what the cards are. They're all in the KO pile face up. So let's go ahead and see what I got KO'd. Any rares? Oh yeah, Black Panther's rare is gone. Reverse the Snap is gone. Oh yeah, all the other rares. Doctor Strange's rare is gone. All 3 rares were in the right-hand side, so good picking me. I got 2 I gotta take, though. Okay, this stays face down. This is very rough, but it's so fun and flavorful. I can't really be mad. Okay. Now back to my regularly scheduled turn. This set is wacky. I'm loving it already. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how little I could concentrate when I tried to play this on my own when I wasn't feeling well. My brain wouldn't work, and I just couldn't get through a turn. So this is definitely refreshing, and I know I'm feeling better because I can actually think about what's going on while I'm streaming this here. Okay, no effects on Captain Marvel that I can use. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit, and I've got 2 attack. Can't hit anything for that too. I should have been adjusting the Space Stone, but actually no. Yes, no. Yes, no. Maybe. I will still pick up Hulk Gets Smashed, I think. All right, 2 attack and then strength. You may gain a wound if you do KO up to 2 other cards from your hand and or discard pile. There's definitely still time to deck thin, so we'll see. Although I need to get rid of those wounds somehow. I don't have the card that lets me do that. Vibranium Nanites for maybe the right-hand side, but still very expensive HQ, so I'm not regretting picking up those Maria Hills. 87666. Those 3 numbers in a row is fun. All right. There's Brains and Brawn, but not much else. Not much else. And I hope you guys stick around, because for games 3 and 4, I'm going to need your input on which other heroes to add. I got some guidelines. I was talking in the coffee members chat, and I have some idea of what I want to pick, but I will need some input. Turn 10 is going to be another Hammer Drone Army, which is going to be conveniently putting the Space Stone down to 5 attack. There's no empty spaces, And I do have at least enough attack to hit a Hammer Drone army, which is going to put the Space Stone back up attack. So let's generate my 3 attack. Let's hit, for no reason at all, let's hit the 1 in the rooftops. Top 2 cards of my deck. I will KO. Usually it's best to KO an agent, but with this expensive stuff, I still need to hit stuff. I will still KO the shield agent. Put that in the KO pile. And put the shield trooper back. For now, I'll still do that. Alright, and recruit-wise, I've got 4 recruit, which doesn't do anything. So let me actually get a Maria Hill to replace the agent that I just KO'd, because I do need more recruit. Even though I'm getting into the game. I'm 10 turns in. And we're getting somewhat close to the end game. My next hand's got a couple of good things. Ooh, how much recruit do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so close to 7. So close to 7. But at least I can get one of these 6 cost cards. So I won't be mad about that. What I will be mad about is the way this hand looks. Turn 11 are the Outriders. Pour one out for the Outriders not being henchmen, but I'll take it. Endgame +2 attack fight. You may KO a card from your discard pile. This is one I was hoping that was not in the bottom half of the deck, so I'm glad it's not. But a full city again. Space Stone's back down to 5. And I can't hit anything, so I'm probably going to have the Space Stone escape with 3 bystanders, which is just delightful. So I've got 4 recruit, and I can't take anything. So I can A, take a Maria Hill, or B, rest and get rid of this wound. Those are my only options. I already took 2 Maria Hills, so I think I'm going to rest and get rid of the wound. And it seems like such a waste, but that's really all I can do right now. So I'll do it. I will get rid of the wound by doing nothing. And probably have the Space Stone escape. Alright, there's 2 Maria Hills coming up next. As well as... I haven't even thought about hitting Thanos because I'm still trying to build up my strategy here. Alright, there's 5 recruit and 3 attack. Still can't sacrifice a single thing. And I was going to do a big recruit this turn. I don't have enough attack here, so we'll see what turns out. Alright, there's a Master Strike. So that's fun. So we're going to have a lot of escapes here. Check it out. The leftmost Infinity Stone in the city escapes. Then Infinity Stone from a victory pile enters. There aren't any in victory piles, so once again, each player is going to gain a wound. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do this. The Space Stone's going to escape. No escape effect on the Space Stone, right? But we do have 3 bystanders attached to the Space Stone. So let me just take care of this in order. First, we got to do a KO. It's got to be one of these 6 costs. Vibranium Nanites, Bind Evil, and Moment of Destiny. What am I going to take this turn? Because I have 6. I can afford something. Vibranium Nanites is a fill top card of your deck. If it's multicolored, draw it. Otherwise, put it back. I'm building a multicolored deck. I'm trying to anyway. Bind Evil KOs Master Strikes. And I've already played 2. Moment of Destiny is range that just gives raw power. It gives you 6 attack total. I think between these 2, I think I'm going to get rid of Bind Evil. Even though they're all good cards. They're all uncommons. I think Bind Evil's got to go. Okay, and then we have the Escape of the Stone with 3 bystanders, so I've also got to do a discard for each side. Another Bind Evil showed up. Okay, so left hand, I got to discard. The bridge is empty now. Just making sure. So yeah, discard a card. Left hand side, I've got 5 recruit. I can't take anything for 5, but I don't want to get rid of any of my troopers because I can hit a Hammer Drone army if I don't get rid of any of them. I'm going to discard a shield agent on the left, and I got to discard something here. I guess I can't hit anything for 4, or for 2, so I'll get rid of a trooper. I'll discard a trooper. And then I got to finish Thanos' effect. Each player gains a wound. Of course. Okay. I know I did that in a different order, so the way I should play it is that it escapes, I get the wounds, and then I do the escape effects. That's how consistently I've been doing things. Okay, so that's a 2nd stone escaping, so that counter goes up. 2 stones have escaped. I will try not to let any more escape. Okay, let's... I I don't want to phase invoke the time stone. I want to play that 6 recruit. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. And let's pick something up. I still think I want to take Vibranium Nanites right now. But Moment of Destiny is also very good, and I do have a couple. How many range cards do I have? Maybe just the one. I'm going to keep trying to make the Black Panther thing happen. I'm going to take Vibranium Nanites for 6. And there's Crush Breeding Weaklings. That'll be a great one. Ooh, +1 attack for each henchman in the victory pile. Left-hand side's got 1 Hammer Drone. Right-hand side's got 1 Hammer Drone. So if left-hand side can get Crush Breeding Weaklings and take out all the Hammer Drones, this will be pretty strong. If I can trigger it. But that's all I can do here. Oh, that wound, I forgot. That's annoying. Okay, 1 of each of the 0-cost cards, and then shuffle for more. So people who have got this set and played it so far, how do you feel it compares to... Well, instead of saying that, I'm going to say... how much have you enjoyed it compared to the rest of the releases, or the releases from 2022? How does it just roughly rank? Is it like within the same tier? Is it above or below? What do you think? I haven't played it enough. I haven't played it at all, so I can't really say yet. That would be MCU Guardians, Black Panther, Black Widow. Okay. Look at 6 cards. Oh yeah, you do have to adjust the masterminds. There's only a couple to add. Okay, turn 13. Put it above Guardians. So far, I think I would put it above Guardians too, but I'm not 100%. I need more time with it. All right, there's another Master Strike. All right. All right. Speaking of Thanos, no stone, no entry. So all that happens right now is each player gains a wound. He was a little premature on that one. So 2 more wounds go out. These wounds are rough. Oh wow, first after Black Widow. That's high praise there. That's 3 strikes played. 3 attack. Let's take out the Hammer Drone army in the streets. Top 2 cards of my deck. Let me clear the attack. I'm definitely going to get rid of the Trooper over Captain Marvel. And, alright, so that's another henchman. Let's see if I can get my hands on Crush Breeding Weaklings. I can't do it this turn. I've got 4 recruit, though, thanks to both Marias. And that doesn't help me with anything, unless I want to get a 3rd Maria. And I'm very cautious to do so. But I have a lot of wounds. Okay, I'm going to take a 3rd Maria, just because this HQ is ridiculous. Alright. I don't know why I put that there. It doesn't go there. But I'm still going to take it. This is better. I can finally trigger a strength effect. So we'll see. Right-hand side, we've got all this fun stuff right here, including this wound. Turn 14 is another Master Strike. Wow. Is that 3 strikes in a row? If this was baseball, I'd be out. Or Thanos would. Who's doing the... I'm not going to think about that too hard. Once again, no stones. So that's not bad, actually. So I get 2 more wounds. But at least... yeah, 2 more wounds. But at least no more forced escape stones. I have 1 more strike where that could happen, but that won't put him up to 6. So that gives me a little bit of control. Hopefully I can get rid of all these wounds at the same time. So let's play on my Grays. I've got 2 recruit. I've got 2 attack. And now we got Invoke the Time Stone. So I can choose to play this for 2 more recruit, which won't let me take anything. Or I could phase this, see what I get, and maybe I'll rest this wound away. And I think phasing is the way to go. So let me go ahead and phase this out. And in its place, we got a Shield Trooper at the top of my deck. So I'll play the Shield Trooper for a 3rd attack, and that does give me enough attack to hit something. So instead of, although I know what the top of my deck is, so hitting the Hammer Drone army might not be a good idea because at least one of them is a non-gray. And there's a good chance I could have 2 non-grays. Shoot, okay. I have to KO 1. I could take the risk. I have a lot of grays out here, and I have 2 wounds. 1 here and 1 on my discard. But the fact that I put Doctor Strange on top is not a great sign. I might have to KO. Okay. I'm not going to take that risk. I will instead heal the wound, because if I know one of the cards at the top is a non-gray, I'm not going to take the risk there. Plus, I'd rather have the henchman go to the left-hand side if I'm trying to get Crush Puny Weaklings to work. So I won't take that, and I'll end my turn there. We'll see if I was right. So the top card was Doctor Strange. The second card was... Yeah, I was right. It was a non-gray, so that would have been a difficult KO. But the other four were grays. But that gives me 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I can get Odd Couple out of the HQ on my next right-hand turn, which is great. Good enough a spot. I'm glad I didn't fight that Hammer Drone army. Okay, turn 15 is going to give us the Time Stone. After all those strikes, the Time Stone comes in. These two are the only rares left. The other three all got KO'd by Thanos from the first snap, I guess. The second twist. All right, Time Stone has got endgame +4 attack, ambush, play another card from the villain deck, fight, take another turn after this one, don't play a card from the villain deck at the start of that turn. I am so glad that every effect, pretty much every effect that lets you take another turn specifically says don't play a villain deck card. Every effect after your Time Gem. Time Gem doesn't do that, and I'm glad it was corrected after that, because it feels weird to play another turn without, any other effect. So let's do this. Play another card from the villain deck is the ambush effect, so we got to do so. And that card is the Mind Stone is played. So making room for the Mind Stone. The Mind Stone gets plus attack equal to the highest cost of hero in the HQ, and that's going to be rough. Ambush all heroes in the HQ currently cost 2 more this turn. I'm glad that was forced out. That really would have messed up my rare recruit on the right-hand side. And fight, gain hero from the HQ. Only costs 1 attack, though. Plus the highest cost of the hero. So it's going to be 9 right now. So let me go ahead and adjust that, because I'm not going to get time to end it out of the HQ anytime soon. Everything costs 2 more. Got to keep that in mind. Let me go ahead and actually do this. I'll put it on the stone so I know everything costs 2 more. We're not in the end game yet, so Time Stone's at 5. Outriders at 4, 3, and 3. Okay, this is my left-hand side. I have to decide what I want to do. I could have gotten a rare this turn as well, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I thought I'd be smart and brought the Time Stone back on a strike. The card drew as another strike, of course. So yeah, I could have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit this turn, but these 6 ones cost 8, and these 7s cost 9, so I can't recruit anything from the HQ thanks to the Mind Stone. So I might as well do the Hulk Gets Smashed effect. So I'll play Return from the Stars for no effect. I've got 2 recruit there, and I may gain a wound, and if so, KO up to 2 other cards from your hand or discard pile. Yeah, I gain 1 wound to get rid of an extra wound and something else, so I will do it. 2 attack. I will choose to gain the wound. And the keyword here is other. If you do, KO up to 2 other cards from your hand or discard pile, so I can't KO this wound. One of only 6 villains. Yeah, there's a lot. That makes sense. But yeah, I wouldn't have thought it. So there's an extra wound I can KO. That's 1 wound. Any other wounds here? Yeah, I got 2 wounds. So I gain a wound, leave a wound, take a wound. Leave 2 wounds, actually. I'm going to KO these 2 wounds from my discard pile by gaining 1. I do like that flavor there. And sweet. A 3rd attack. And I've got 1, 2, 3. Leaving me nowhere with the recruit because everything's too expensive. But I can hit a Hammer Drone army, just so I don't have an escape just yet. So let's see if I get lucky and don't have to KO a gray. Top 2 cards of the deck are as follows. Agent. It's an agent. It's fine. I got plenty of officers to replace those. And that's another henchman. I really want to get Crush Puny Weaklings now, because boy, do I have a lot of those henchmen. And that recruit, by the way, this only affects heroes in the HQ. I could take another officer for 3, but I'm not going to. I can even take it for 5 if it was enhanced, but it's not. Thank you, Flip Flop. Okay, so I'll end my turn there. So far, I'm having a blast with this set. I'm really liking it. So I noticed a while back we talked about how the images on Homecoming in particular, also kind of in Phase 1, the contrast was kind of lower than I would have wanted it to be. You can see it on Hammer Drone Army. The contrast is kind of down on that image. But in Guardians and in Infinity Saga, it seems to be turned up, and so the cards look more vibrant. The contrast and the saturation is up, specifically. And I think it looks great. I know they got to work with the shots they have, but I like how it's been processed. There's another wound. By the way, I put all the photographic cards in the Phase 1 box, and I'll show you in a little bit. All right, turn 16 is another Hammer Drone Army. This is gone. And this stays. It's still at 9 attack. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that rare. I've got 2, 4, 7. Now I could try to phase invoke the Time Stone to try to prevent the Hammer Drone Army from escaping, but at this point I don't care if the Hammer Drone Army escapes. So let's go 2, 4, 7 recruit, and let's pick up Odd Couple. So here's Odd Couple. 4 attack, phasing, and then ranged. Reveal the top 5 cards of the hero deck. You may put one of them with an odd numbered cost into your hand. You may KO one of them, put the rest back in any order. Now, what would be a reason why you'd want to KO one of the cards you revealed? I guess if you had plenty of cards in the hero deck and there's just one you don't want, I guess that was why. Or if you want to increase the KOs for some reason. That's interesting. So let me go ahead and take Odd Couple on the right for 7, freeing up the HQ for something much cheaper. We have to destroy it, Wanda and Vision, which I can't even take this turn because I spent it all. I got 2 attack from Avengers Reassembled, which doesn't go anywhere. Yeah. So you can choose to put one in your hand and not KO one, not put one in your hand and KO one, or do both or neither. Yeah, I imagine if you have a certain strategy going, you can just get rid of the cards you don't want. Good for PvP. I even hesitate to call Legendary PvPable at all, but I guess it is a little bit. But that's true. You can say, hey, there's a rare you want? I'm KOing it. I don't know why you do that, but I guess I never play it that way. Hey, thank you so much for the Prime sub, Captain Metroid. 4 months of subs for Captain Metroid, by the way. Designer, curator of LegendaryCardGame.com. If you haven't checked out LegendaryCardGame.com, what are you doing? Please go check out all the cards on there, especially before you get an expansion. You can check out what's to come. And I'm sure he's working on getting Infinity Saga on there too. I really appreciate your new card database because right now Infinity Saga, I literally just said that. Yeah, so no problem. I'm like I just said, I'm sure Captain Metroid is working on getting it up there. I'm happy to have it up as fast as possible. Getting screenshots from the upper deck streams until he's able to get it up there. And then once it is, I link to the site so that we're all working together. Okay, so we're on turn 17, and that's going to be another Hammer Drone Army pushing out this Hammer Drone Army. Sweet, I look forward to seeing the cards on there. So we've got an Escape. There you go, Grey Warden, coming soon. So, Escape. So let me look at, we have to destroy it. Phasing, sacrifice, tech sacrifice, you may get 3 recruit, you may KO a card in your discard pile. This turn, I want to take, we have to destroy it this turn. I think I'm going to get rid of one of the uncommons. Just because expensive HQ. I'm going to get rid of the other Bind Evil. I want to try Doctor Strange. Maybe later this stream I'll be able to, but right now, because it escapes, I got to do something. I got to keep this thing cheap. Okay, and replaced with, all right, slightly cheaper Council of War. Great, that's multicolor. That's what I wanted for the right-hand side. All right. So now Hammer Drone comes in. The new one comes in. If I can get this 8 cost out, that'll weaken the Mind Stone. I guess I can afford to let these 2 stones escape. There's only 1 more strike left. But I'd rather them not. Okay, well, let's do what I can do. I've got 2 attack. I've got... I'm glad you guys are enjoying the bonus modes. There's a few Adventure Paths that have been finished, but since I've been out of commission for a while, I haven't been able to get those uploaded. So I will get those up as soon as I can. And we're down to like the last 10, 15 heroes. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay, so I'll play Brains and Brawn for 2 attack. I'll play Hulk Get Smashed. I have no discard pile. So I could do this to gain a wound, KO this wound, and KO an agent. That nets me a -1 agent. I'm not going to recruit anything for 2. I'm going to get We Have to Destroy It. So let me actually, before I do this, let me play 1 agent and see what else comes up. I'm going to play 1 agent. Yes, I think Mr. Dollar, all you got is the titles, right? And the descriptions, and then it'll be done. If you need some advice or some inspiration, just throw it out in the Discord. I'm sure people will help out. You can say, all right, this is my plan for this setup. Here's what it looks like. Anybody have any ideas for what to say, what the story is? And then there's a lot of helpful folks in there. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so I'll play the 2 attack. I'll play the 1 recruit. Let me go ahead and pick up. We have to destroy it. Let's look at it. I didn't really put it on the close-up yet. 1 recruit phasing, and then tech sacrifice. You get +3 a recruit. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. Another way to get rid of some wounds. So I'm going to pick this up on the left, also for the tech triggers. And we'll see what else we have. Yeah, that's a 5 cost. So let me go ahead and do the thing. Let's play Hulk get smashed. 2 attack. I will choose to gain a wound to KO this wound and... yeah, to KO this wound and this shield agent. Okay. And I got a 5th attack. So I can actually hit the time stone, which is nice, before the end game happens. It will be a 9 attack at the end game. That's crazy. And it's close. It's very close to the end game. Hey, MVL Marcus, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back, Bagel. I appreciate that. 10 months of subs for MVL Marcus. Very cool. Ebony activates the endgame as a Master Strike effect. Should I add 1 or 2 to his score? I don't know enough about the set. I feel like we're doing it in a vacuum without his villain group, right? In a vacuum, it doesn't really do anything. Oh, well, no, wait, it does affect Ebony. But just him. What I forget what his card effect says. Hold on, let me glance at it. Yeah, he gets +4 for the endgame. So evaluate it the same way you'd evaluate a +4 bonus to him, I guess. Because that's all he's going to do in a vacuum. Thank you so much for the resub, Mikey Gill, GTO Gaming. 25 months. That's a lot of months. That's a lot of months. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, so let's hit the time stone before it gets stronger. And I get to do the effect. Fight, take another turn after this one. Don't play a card from the villain deck at the start of that turn. Gladly. Okay, so that's defeated for 5. And I'm going to forget. So let me put, I don't know, the Throne's Favor on top of the villain deck that tells me don't pull from that and play another turn. All right. Hey, so many resubs. Oh, this is a first-time sub. How do you say that? Antonio. Is it Antonio spelled real funny? That's really funny. All right, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you coming by. That's really cool. Okay. And that's it. That's all I can do this turn. So that's it. But I get another turn again. So we're taking another left turn immediately, which means for some reason oh, great. Look at all that. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, getting time to end it this turn. So let me turn this up to, I'm gonna go back and forth. Because for some reason I did not put in a increased turn count button, even though I really should have. So we're actually on turn 18 on the left-hand side. There we go. Okay. So don't play a card from the villain deck. I can move the throne now. Buying me some time to get the rare out of there, which is really going to help me. So check it, I got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10 recruit. Let's pick up time to end it. Time to end it. 5 attack. You get +1 attack for each other ranged and or strength card you played this turn. Don't have a lot of range, but I do have some strength. Endgame. Instead, you get +2 attack for each. Ooh, that's going to help me out as soon as it becomes the endgame. So let me go ahead and pick up this rare that's been sitting in the HQ this entire time for 8. And maybe I can KO everything else. There's Burst of Rage. I can pick that up too. Yeah, why not? I'll pick up Burst of Rage as well for 1. And can't take anything else. So that is a great card. The Mind Stone gets plus attack equal to the highest cost of hero. Now the highest cost is 5, no longer 8. So the Mind Stone is at 7 attack, a little more manageable, but we are very close to the end game. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta thin this deck a bit. Well, it's +6, so it's a total of 7, right? I said it wrong? Of course I said it wrong. Of course I did. I think I was just talking about the die. Told you, I'm getting back on my feet here. I'm not 100%, so I appreciate your patience with me. Oh, I said 5. That is wild. I don't know why I would say 5. I'm not going to think about it too hard. It's going to break my brain. All right, turn 19. I do pull a villain deck card, and it is the Outrider Threshers. Outrider Threshers, endgame +2 attack, fight, KO. No problem. Fight, KO one of your heroes, then choose any number of heroes from the HQ, put them on the bottom of the hero deck. All right. I don't know how you'd call this game right now. Too early to say. I haven't hit Thanos yet, and that's not a great sign. But he has played almost all his strikes. I don't think he's waiting for his effect. But we'll see. He does get to put an Infinity Stone back in. And now if I land on the right side. So I did clear out the 2 rares, which is nice. Let's take a chance on T'Challa here. It's too early to say, but I'll give you my thoughts later. But so far, I'm liking what's happening. Even the things that are hurting me are really fun. So 3 attack, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's multicolored, draw it. Otherwise, put it back or discard it. And then tech, you may KO that card. I'm going to shuffle. So let me just see. I got 1, 2 odd couples multicolored. That's it. That's all I have. I felt like I had more than that. I guess I have a great many lives lost. Should I recruit first? Is there a 4 cost I'm going to get? I can only get 4 recruit. I could take defend this dimension, but that's not going to be multicolored. But at least it'll be in the deck. Well, I'll take a chance. Let's reshuffle, and that means none of these grades will end up in there, even though Vibranium Nanites won't end up in there as well. Yeah, let's shuffle now. Do any of Doctor Strange's phasing cards have multi-class? I can't keep track if they do. But that would be a nice combo with Vibranium Nanites. Okay. Third of him. Yeah, third version of Black Panther. Actually, the 3.5 because he's half of Storm and Black Panther. Okay, I've shuffled enough. Top card of the deck is a Shield Trooper. Otherwise, put it back or discard it. I will discard the Shield Trooper. That took way too long for me to shuffle. I got 4 total attack. Can't sacrifice. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit as well. So I guess we'll hit a Hammer Drone because that makes it harder for that Mind Stone to escape. I wish I could have hit something stronger because the end game is looming. Okay, now top 2 cards of the deck. That is true. He technically is Avengers, the first Avengers Black Panther. That's not part of Storm Black Panther. Top 2 cards of the deck. Agent, Time Stone. Agent. Your first name is Agent. Get rid of this one for 3. And I got 4 recruit that I can't do anything with unless I want to take defend this dimension. Do I want to take defend this dimension? I think I might want to take defend this dimension. 2 attack and then instinct. Ebony Moss scores at a 3 for base and 8 for F. That's a big jump. Instinct, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, get +2 attack. There's plenty of villains left. Plus, this can trigger some of the sacrifices. So I will take Doctor Strange as well to move the HQ along. I know there's no more rares. Our first divided card is here, Wanda and Vision. Okay, we got the rare. So just to confirm, when Vibranium Nanite says if the top card is multicolored, draw it. A divided card like this is technically multicolored, right? I know it has 2 classes, but does it fit under the label of multicolored? I think because it has 2 colors, it is. So that counts. That's how it's designed. So that would draw Wanda and Vision. Unless I'm incorrect. Let me know. It's probably there on the rule sheet. Okay, here we go. Turn 20 is Cull Obsidian. We're only about how many cards away from the end game? We're 1 card away from the end game. But actually, it's the end game right now because Cull Obsidian showed up. End game +3 attack. Ambush. Yeah, it's considered both sides till it's played. I guess it's technically multicolor. That was my question. Semantics. Ambush. It is the end game this turn. Oh, that means I get to press this button. Because it's the end game this turn. If it was already the end game, each player reveals a hero that costs 6 or more or gains a wound and then escapes same effect. Okay. We're in the end game now, temporarily until we actually are. Okay, so yeah, see, I have tricks up my sleeve. Okay, so let's go ahead and apply these end game bonuses right now. just so I can keep track of stuff. Oh, of course, the music stopped as soon as I did that awesome thing. Hold on. I have to press the repeat button. I've been somewhat idle. Just like a reverse sound. I decided to go with no sound if it's removed. But, whatever. Alright, here's a preview for literally next turn. It's going to be the end game again. So, we're up to 7. And because these will stay. These will stay. Yeah, that would not be anticlimactic at all. And 6. Okay. At least he didn't show up a turn later. Yeah, because it's still the end game. If I need to make tweaks to it, I will. But, alright. Try to make it not too invasive. 1, 2, 3 attack. And we got 2 recruit. Okay, that's all I can do. So let me go ahead and hit a Hammer Drone Army, because what the heck else am I going to do? Top 2 cards of the deck. It's going to force a reshuffle, which is fine with this hand. Fine by me. Should I do a recruit first? I can't, so I won't. Here we go. Force that reshuffle. Please don't be 2 cards I want to keep. Please don't be 2 cards I want to keep. The first one's Captain Marvel. The second one's Bruce Banner. Okay, it is 2 cards. All right. Shoot. Okay, between these two, I think Return from the Stars is going to be better because it's about to be the end game. That's too bad. Sorry, the drones take out Smart Hulk because he was too smart. Captain Marvel goes back. That's what I was worried about before. And yeah, I can't do anything with this 2 recruit, so. But at least I got time to end it, but no range, no... Oh, I got 2 strength, though. This is going to be good. It's the end game. I got +2 attack for each one. This is going to be some good attack this turn. All right, so let's move over. Technically, the end game is over right now, so let me go ahead and do it like this because the turn is over, but I'll move over. And here's my new hand. And let's play the next card from the villain deck. It is Prox of Midnight. And now there are 16 cards left in the deck, so it is instantly the end game once again. Now it is permanently the end game until we're in the regular game. No, it's the end game already. So technically the end game happened before Proxima goes into the city. So we have to do that in this order. So ambush it as the end game this turn. If it was already the end game, which it was a split second before she showed up, each player reveals an instinct hero or gains a wound. So instinct hero on the right, and on the left, I do not have an instinct hero, so left side is going to gain a wound. Yeah, it's a good picture of Proxima, I think. So wound for the left-hand side. And she's +3. So the city is now suddenly absolutely terrifying because we're in the end game now. So at least I have got Captain Marvel to help me out. But boy, look at all these buffs. Look at all these buffs. That's not great. This is why I didn't want them to show up so late. If they showed up earlier, I could have picked them off a little sooner, but nope. Okay. So I can play Invoke the Time Stone and activate Odd Couple, which sounds like a lot of fun. So let me go ahead and try that. That would be a really good question to ask them in an interview if anybody has the opportunity. I'm sure they'd probably, if they're anything like me or a lot of people I know, they probably wouldn't be too keen on playing a game with their face in it, unless they're that kind of person. So, okay. So what makes sense? Should I sacrifice and take an extra turn after this one and not play a card from the villain deck? And with the city like it is, I might want to do that. Or I could activate Odd Couple. Reveal the top 5 cards of the hero deck. You may put one of them in with an odd numbered cost into your hand. I know there's no more rares in the HQ or in the hero deck. Honestly, I think it might be smarter to try Doctor Strange's effect this turn because I can get rid of the recruit and I can get an extra turn to try to hit something else. Oh, Captain Metroid, I have this one. Oh, where is it? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? It's gotta be nearby. Nope, there it is. A while back, they sent me these, which are pretty cool. These are like the same ones. Okay. Anyway, what was I doing? I'm gonna do the sacrifice instead of doing the Odd Couple move. So I'm gonna play Odd Couple first. I don't have 2 recruit, right? I didn't play anything. I don't know what. There's probably still left there. Okay, I'm going to play this without activating the effect. I am going to invoke the time stone because I'm terrified by the city right here. I'm going to get the 2 recruit now, and I will sacrifice this to take another turn after this one. Don't play a card from the villain deck at the start of that turn. So I'm going to go ahead and KO Doctor Strange here. Put that throne just to remind me on top of the villain deck. So I remember. I don't have all 5 hero classes. I was close. I was missing tech and strength. So 2 more from Black Panther. That's up to 6. The Shield Trooper is 7. Ironically, those bagel cards are the rarest ones I have, because even the rarest promos I have, I know there's more of them. There's only like 3 of these. So I'm even have more hesitant to give those away. But maybe. Okay. I'm glad you guys like the effect. I appreciate it. So I've got 7 attack, which is great. I can hit the Mind Stone, or I can hit the Outrider Threshers. Since Thanos can make that Mind Stone escape, and he says gain a hero from the HQ, that would be nice. Or it says Mind Stone is gain a hero from the HQ. And then the fight effect on the Outrider Threshers is KO one of your heroes. Then choose any number of heroes from the HQ, put one of them on the bottom of the hero deck. Oh, you meant other cards. Oh, I see. Mix one of yours in. Now the problem is, if they're anything like yours, it's a kind of a thicker material, so it's easy to tell when they're there, and it's hard to shuffle in. But I guess if I'm only trying to see when they come up. Oh, I see what you're saying. Put it in the officer stack, and as soon as I draw one of those, then I spin the giveaway wheel. That would be fun. I'll consider that. I totally misread the first time, so I apologize. Let me go ahead and hit the Mind Stone. Although the Outrider Threshers are not going to change attack. The Mind Stone could, but I'm not going to clear these 6 costs out of the HQ anytime soon. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, that's a great idea, actually. So let me go ahead and take out the Mind Stone. Fight effect is KO a hero, or gain a hero from the HQ. And that hero is going to be probably Council of War. Or Moment of Destiny. Yeah, this side is the multicolor side. So I'm going to go with... That's true. Oh, this is good. You get +1 recruit for each other multicolored hero you have, and then strength you have this card make all attack instead of recruit. Yes, please. I'm going to go ahead and gain this for free, even though there's more expensive stuff. That's great, because I've got another recruit that gives me 4... Wait, do I have 3 total? No... Wait a second. Yeah, I have 3. I played the agent. Because I got 2 from Doctor Strange and 1 from the agent. So I only have 3, I believe. Unless I got another one from something else I forgot about. And if I did, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to look at this divided WandaVision card. So we got Hold On and Let Go. We got 1 attack, Cobra, get a +2 attack, and then 2 recruit phasing. I'm not going to think about it too hard because it's basically a multicolor card. So I'm going to pick it up for 3. I was shocked to see divided cards. It's nice to see that they can divided cards can just be thrown in if there's room on the rule sheet, if it makes sense for heroes like that, like in Black Widow in this set. Okay, so I take another turn after this one without playing card from the villain deck, so I got to do my 1-2 go back and forth. Fortunately, the bad news is this hand is not great. The good news is I can flush this hand out of the way, is the thing. And get back to the left-hand side. The left-hand side can do some damage in a second. So... 22, turn 22. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. All right, I can get Great Many Lives Lost, or I can get Invoke the Time Stone to delay the game a little bit longer. What makes the most sense to pick up? I really want the multicolor cards, so I'm going to actually go with Black Panther's card for 4 instead. Just increase the saturation of those. All right, there's a Wanda in Vision. So now we're done stalling. But if I can get that Invoke the Time Stone somewhere and sacrifice it, I can pause things a little longer. By the way, I have not been adjusting Thanos' attack, but he is buffed because of those Infinity Stones in the escape pile. Oh yeah, you're talking about, I forget her name, the person who was in charge of the VFX post-production. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Doing a giveaway at the end of this game, another copy of Infinity Saga. All right, new hand. Yeah, Victoria Alonso, I think is her name. All right. Oh, that was the right hand. Okay, the turn count is right. I got the side wrong. So we're on turn 23 on the left-hand side. There we go. This is a pretty good hand, though. What's coming up next? It is the Endless Armies of Chitauri. That's not great. Endgame +2 attack. Fight, KO one of your heroes. Then reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a Children of Thanos villain, Endless Armies of Chitauri Rangers the Sewers. Okay, I was afraid that they would show up on an ambush, but it's a fight like the Endless Armies of Hydra. So less bad, but still they get buffed by the endgame. I'm at 6 attack. Yeah, I don't, to paraphrase a quote from, I think, Miyamoto of Nintendo, a delayed game is, how does it go? A bad game is bad forever, and a delayed game is only, I'm butchering this quote, a delayed game is good eventually, a bad game is bad forever. But that's the philosophy I apply to all this stuff, and I think it makes a lot of sense. So +2 for the end game, right? That's a 2, not a 3. I can read. My eyes are fine. All right, so we got time to end it. I'm not going to play this yet, but great art on this one. You get +1 attack for each other ranged and or strength card you played this turn. At endgame, you get +2 attack for each instead. So let's go ahead and play this in the order that makes the most sense. I think what I want to do is play Burst of Rage first. I won't sacrifice it because I can't yet. That's 1 attack. Then I'm going to go ahead and play Return from the Stars, which is going to give me 2 recruit. I'll reverse that in a second when you see. And then strength, you get 2 more recruit. And then endgame, this card makes all attack instead of recruit. So instead of 4 attack, I get 4 recruit, I get 4 attack. I'm at a total of 5. And then I can play Time to End It, which is going to give me 5 base. I'm at 10. And then, because it's the endgame, I got +2 attack for each of these strength cards I've played. So I'm at 14 attack, which is very nice. Actually, before I should phase Wanda and Vision first, just to see. So hold on, let me back up. So I'm at 1, I'm at 5. Because I might be able to get 1 more. Because I can't trigger the tech effect this turn. So let me go ahead and phase Wanda and Vision. We have to destroy it and see what I get. Yes, that was a good decision. So I can play Hulk Get Smashed now. So I will, that's going to give me more attack. 2 more attack. You may gain a wound if you do KO 2 cards from your hand discard pile. I got 2 wounds in the discard pile, so I'm going to trade 1 wound for 2. So I will gain this wound, and then I will KO these 2 wounds. Nice little exchange. And great. All right. So yeah, I'm at 1, 5, 7. And now when I play Time to End It, I go up to 12. And then 14, 16, 18, which is a lot of attack. Now let me calculate Thanos' attack. I can probably hit him. I think I can definitely hit him, but do I want to hit him right now? So let's just recalculate. He gets plus, it's perfect that Captain Marvel's going to hit Thanos here. +1 attack for each Infinity Stone in the city and or escape pile. There are just Children of Thanos in the city, and there are 2 stones in the escape pile, or 3. Maybe I missed one. I just want to make sure. Yeah, it's just the Space Stone, the Reality Stone. So he is at 13 attack. So I definitely could hit him. But that's going to leave me with 5 attack and I can't hit anything in the city. But I guess I don't really care. So maybe I should just hit him anyway. I forget what his tactics do. I think there's some pretty bad ones in there. This D12 doesn't go to 13. What's wrong with this D12? So let me think about it for a second. All right. 18 would let me clear out 2 Children of Thanos. Proxima's at 10. That's ridiculous. I could hit Proxima and I could hit the Outrider Threshers. Outrider Threshers let me KO a hero. Fight effect. Outriders KO from the discard pile. No fight effect on Cull Obsidian. No fight effect on Proxima Midnight. Fight effect on the Endless Armies is... I might play another card from the villain deck, so I probably don't want to fight them. What do you guys think? Should I hit Thanos now or should I try to clear the city a bit? I've got enough cards. No, there's no escape effect on these 2. So I think I can afford a couple of escapes. Yeah, and I don't lose in any of the escape effects. If any of these villains escape. I only care about stones. So I think it's worth hitting Thanos right now. Just hit the guy. Yeah, I think it's time to hit him. Let's go ahead and hit Thanos. There will be an escape, but I don't care. No escape effect. All right, let's go ahead and hit him. Yeah, I'm with you. This is not a league match or nothing. So I got Destiny Arrives all the same. Each other player reveals a hero that costs 7 or more or gains a wound. Do I have one of the rares in hand? I sure don't. So right-hand side gets a wound. Could have been worse, I suppose. Yeah, at least I got a Thanos tactic out of it. Dread it, run from it, and now it's here. I gotta watch this movie again. Oh, the movie is so good. I can't hit anything for 5, so that's just gonna float. And I've got 2 recruit. I can't do anything either, so that's it. But that was these cards are great. I hope I can do some more KOing and thin the deck because I really want to keep seeing those cards. There's the phased card, and there's a lot of officers. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. I can pick up Crush Puny Weaklings, which will do some good things for me if I can get it. Thanos is still at 13, so we'll leave that there. It's not going to change. For now, anyway. On his Master Strike, it will change. So turn 24. Of course, I had to say something. Welcome back to my streams, everybody, where I make fiction into reality. So here we go. The leftmost Infinity Stone in the city escapes. Then an Infinity Stone worth 4 VP or more enters the city from your victory pile. If you didn't have any, each player gains a wound. So the one that I have is the Mind Stone. So the Mind Stone's coming back in to ruin my day. No wounds go out. That's it. So let's play this out. Whoa. Okay. So we have to have the Outriders escape. The Outriders have no escape effect. I'm going to KO Witchcraft. Yes. All Masterminds from the last, I think since X-Men have epic size, except for the transforming and adapting ones. And I'm pretty sure it's a trend that's going to continue because it doesn't cost any extra art costs or card space. And we'll see if I have time. I might be facing them. Epic Thanos this game. That's another escape, but it's just an Outriders. We got to refill. And then this moves down. All the end game is still happening. Flashy purple end game. Mind Stone comes back in. Ambush. All heroes currently in the HQ cost 2 more this turn, and the Mind Stone's going to be +6. So once again, it is 7 to hit like it was before. Everything costs 2 more. So glad I have these counter dice because boy did I need them. I think I said it correctly this time. I don't know why I said it wrong before. But, ooh, here's a combo. Check it out. Check it out. I'm going to phase let go. Still first game. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. So this is why I wanted to ask before. So I'm going to phase let go. Okay. We'll phase that. We'll do the effect right here. We'll swap it with the top card of the deck, which is defend this dimension. And now I can play... you did make it. I'm proud of you. Very nice. So I'll play 3 attack. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's multicolored, draw it. So I'm pretty sure, like I said before, divided cards are both, so it counts as multicolored, so I get to draw it. That's the combo I was asking about before, which is cool. So I draw that. No instinct to speak of. So I can sacrifice vision here if I want to. Ranged, let go. Ranged, sacrifice, draw 3 cards. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. I think I'm going to do this sacrifice so I can get rid of this wound and draw 3 more cards and try to do some damage. So, now sacrifice happens after you play the card. Right? It's not KO the card from your hand. I don't know why I'm overthinking that. But let me just check. Yep. I play it first to do the effect that's on the card. So I'll play the let go side. I'll get 2 recruit. And then I will sacrifice it to draw 3 cards. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. Let's draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And I will KO. I have a wound in hand. I also have one on the discard pile. I'll KO the one on the discard pile. Doesn't really make a difference. Let's play Council of War. If only I had a strength card. That's weird. Okay, 5 recruit total. You get +1 recruit for each other multicolored hero you have. I only have 1 because I KO'd 1. Yeah, I know. It makes I feel the sadness. This is part of it. Okay, 1 more recruit for the multicolored hero I have, and that's it. But that's a lot of recruit. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 more recruit. I'm at 10 recruit. If only I could turn that into attack. Defend this dimension doesn't activate. I got 2 more attack and then a 3rd from the trooper. So I'm at 6 total attack and 10 recruit. I can at least try to weaken the Mind Stone, but I don't want to take Crush Puny Weaklings though over here. I'd rather take it on the left-hand side where I've got all those henchmen in the victory pile. What do I want to take here? I'm going to start with the Divided Wanda and Vision again and see what else comes up. Otherwise, I'll just take Moment of Destiny. Otherwise, this would be so much better for the left-hand side. Down to 7. Let's see what comes up. Oh, Wakanda Forever. Yes, I'll take that for 2. 6, 5. Just 1 short now from taking Vibranium Nanites. I will take Invoke the Time Stone. I'll probably just sacrifice it anyway. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot. Thank you. I can't do what I just did. Let me rewind time. This was already here. Sorry, a million things happened. So I'll put that back. I'll put that back. I'll put this back. All right. Let's forget what's there. So I had 10 recruit. Let me back up. I have to go all the way back. Okay. Everything does cost 2 more. Actually, all heroes currently in the HQ. So only the first one costs 2 more. All heroes currently in the HQ cost 2 more. I can still do it then. The first one's just going to be more expensive. So I'll take WandaVision for 5. But 5 left. Then I reveal Wakanda Forever, which still costs 2. Down to 3. Yep, I can still do that. That recruit series. But I have 3 left at the end of it. So I can't take Invoke the Time Stone. That's the only difference. And I can't take Open Portals because that one was in the HQ when the Mind Stone came out. So that one cost me 4. So I can't do anything with this 3. So let's go ahead and do the 6. I'm hitting the strongest thing I can, which is the Endless Army. Oh, that's going to make me play something else, though, huh? Shoot. Should I do it? There's no stones to push out, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but the Call Obsidian's got an escape effect. Actually, there's so many Children of Thanos in the city, there's a chance that it might not be a Children of Thanos, and I've already defeated so many. There might not be that many. I'm gonna take the risk. Go for 6 attack. KO one of your heroes. It's gonna be the Shield Trooper. No, it'll be a Shield Agent. Then reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a Children of Thanos villain, Endless Armies of Chitauri re-enters the sewers. It is the Power Stone, which is not a Children of Thanos villain, so that is a clean defeat of the Endless Army. Okay, and that's the turn. Yeah, I am like an hour and a half into the stream, but I'm having fun. We'll see how many games. I might do 3. We'll see. Oh, what a terrible hand. All right. No extra turns have been activated, so that's that. I want to try some other schemes. Turn 25 is going to be that Power Stone that we revealed a second ago. I guess +1 attack for each other Infinity Stone in the city and or escape pile. Ambush. Each player without an Infinity Stone in their victory pile gains a wound. And because the Mind Stone came back in, the right-hand side no longer has a stone. Left-hand side does have a stone. So right-hand side is going to gain a wound, unfortunately. Fight effect is KO one of your heroes, then KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. There are 2 stones in the escape pile and 1 in the city. So this Power Stone is at 9 attack. These villains are not kidding around in this set. So yeah, 9 attack on this one. And not much I can do there at all. I've got some big recruits. I got 2, 4, 5, 6. Let's pick up the Crush Puny Weaklings. Although Moment of Destiny is very, very good. That 6 attack, this is going to be a 6 attack if I trigger it, but I don't know. They're both, well, you know what? Moment of Destiny is going to trigger off the rare Captain Marvel, so I am going to take Moment of Destiny instead, even though I really wanted to take Crush Puny Weaklings for 6. Oh, another divided card. The uncommon divided Wanda and Vision. On the off chance I get something good, I'm just going to go ahead and phase. We have to destroy it once again. See what I get. It's a shield agent, so at least I flushed that shield agent out. Nothing else I can do. So there it is. I want to keep it around for a tech trigger for the cards that care about tech, like Crush Treating Weaklings, which I did not take. More escapes happening. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No rare, but I can get Captain Marvel's 4 attack from that endgame effect. Alright, 3 troopers, that's not a lot. I might be in trouble, you guys. I'm not getting the attack I need. Alright, there's another Hammer Drone army, which is going to push out these Outrider Threshers, which do not have an escape effect. Thank goodness. At least something's coming in I can hit. Let's KO open portals. And that's an escape. Moving everybody down. I want to keep the city space names visible. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Hammer Drone army comes in. We're going to take it out right now. Refill, by the way. I've got just enough troopers. 1, 2, 3 to do that. So that's 3 attack. Let's hit the Hammer Drone army. And once again, hopefully, I don't get rid of anything I didn't want to get rid of. Knowing me, I probably will, though. Top 2 cards of the deck on the right-hand side. All right. Between T'Challa and Maria, Maria's got to go. Black Panther's going back on top there. That's a clean defeat there. And I'm left with 2 recruit. Yeah. I haven't been able to do as much KO as I wanted, even with the henchmen. Endgame is a blast, though. Seeing all this pressure here with all these counters is so much fun. This is a good hand, though. Look at that. If I have the T'Challa card, the Black Panther card that cares about dual classes, that'll be a great one to get right now. We'll see if I can get it. Nope, that's a wound. Okay. Left-hand side. It's decent. A decent hand. And we got, there we go, Nebula Stone Seeker. Okay. So yeah, this card does count as an Infinity Stone, so I finally get to look at it. So yeah, since this does count as an Infinity Stone, if it's in the city or escape pile, it does increase Thanos' attack. So what I said earlier was correct in principle, but incorrect in which one counts. It's right there on the card. Ambush. Nebula captures a hero from the officer deck or HQ that costs 4 or less. I guess that just means I get to pick, right? Why would you ever give her anything from the HQ? I guess if you wanted to fight her and get it. I still... Okay, fight either KO that hero or choose a player to gain it. And that's why you... I'm going to give her a Maria, because I can just recruit Wakanda forever and nothing else costs 4 or less. I see it there as... In case everything's too expensive, she still takes something. So she's going to take a Maria. She doesn't have an endgame buff. And I got to hit her so that Thanos gets weaker. Because right now, he just went up to 14. So, let's get some attack. If I sacrifice Burst of Rage, I get +4 attack total. But it makes more sense to turn Captain Marvel's recruit into attack. But I should also probably phase Wanda and Vision. So once again, I'll phase them and see if I get something better. All right, yes. Yes, in that I wish I had kept that because now I don't have a range trigger for this. But I can do the sacrifice as well. If I do the sacrifice, that'll give me 4, 8, 12, 13 attack, which unfortunately now is not enough to hit Thanos. It would have been a second ago. But I can hit Nebula. Yeah, I'll be down to 9. I can hit Nebula and I can hit both stones if I do this. I think that's going to be worth it. Oh, by the way, he's not 14 at all because of that second stone. He's at 15. I missed that. He's going to go down to 13 in a second. We'll clear out both of these stones. So I'll play it in this order. We're going to go ahead and do Moment of Destiny. Then we're going to play Burst of Rage. We're going to sacrifice it. We're going to play it for 1. Sacrifice, you get +3 recruit. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. Nothing in my discard pile, so I'm going to get rid of the Shield Agent from my hand. And then, of course, Burst of Rage gets sacrificed before that happens. Let's play Return from the Stars, which is going to give me a total of 4 recruit, and then turning it all into attack because it's the end game. I'm up to 12. There are... Did I miss something? So Thanos is +4, right? Yeah, 12, 13, 14, 15. Are there 5 of them? Oh, I wasn't even noticing the Mind Stone. Yeah. He's at 16. I was counting Nebula Power Stone, but not the Mind Stone. I cannot tell you why. Maybe it's tricky for me because I expected these cards would have the pictures of the artifacts on them, like the Power Stone would have the orb on it or something, but there's already the orb. So anyway, thanks for catching that. I was missing the Mind Stone. One more attack, 13. Yep, that was 4, 8, 12, 13, like I said. So at least I can hit 2 stones, including Nebula. No wounds to KO with the Power Stone. Yeah, it's still there, trust. I can't really use that as an excuse because look at my past streams when I was totally fine. I do the same thing. So the Mind Stone, if I fight that, will let me gain a hero from the HQ. Even though the Power Stone is harder to hit, maybe I should hit the Mind Stone instead. Because then I can gain Crushed Puny Weaklings, which is a card I really want. But let me look at the Divided Wanda Envision card, because I haven't looked at this one yet. Rage and Grief. 2 attack. If a hero was put into the KO pile this turn, you get +2 attack. 2 recruit phasing. If a Master Strike was completed this turn, you get +2. It's not going to be that important anymore, but Rage might happen a lot, especially with more sacrifices. Now let's just waste the Power Stone's wound recovery effect and just clear out 2 stones. We'll start with Nebula. Down to 9. They are not artifacts in this set. They are villains. They have victory points and everything. Okay. I will choose to KO Maria Hill by fighting Nebula. That was weird. I didn't hear it. Okay. Yep. She's gone for 4. So Thanos goes down to 15 now, and we're going to hit the Power Stone for 9. Actually, what is he at? The Power Stone is for each on the Phoenix Stone of the city and escape route. So actually, it's not at 9. It's at, it is at 9. Okay, it was at 10 before, but now it's at 9. So I should have adjusted it when Nebula was in the city. So yeah, let's hit it before that gets crazier. So hit this for 9. Fight, KO one of your heroes, and KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. I gotta get rid of Maria again. We're in the end game now, literally. So take this out for 9. No wounds, though, to KO. But I got 3 open city spaces. Thanos goes down to 14 because of the Mind Stone. And hopefully I can take that out, too. And yeah, it'll be very clear if there's gainable things. Which I'm fine with, because, I mean, we already have the gems. Eaches has opened the cash register, because this hand's going to be pretty decent. Okay, next we've got another twist, which I forgot about the scheme because we haven't seen that many twists. This is only the 3rd twist. Oh no, I could be in big trouble. I don't have a lot of cards left in the hero deck. I might have some stacked scheme twists now. All right, twist 3, choose 3 heroes in the HQ and KO them. All right. Divided Wanda Vision. Tough one. Tough one. Wakanda Forever. Maybe I'll see another one. And I want to say Invoke the Time Stone, but that extra turn is really tempting. But I have enough cards left, I think. Alright. I'm going to get rid of Invoke the Time Stone. Okay, let's see what I get in their place. We got another Great Many Lives Lost, another Divided Wanda Vision there, and then Sift Futures. The hero deck is very thin. I'm not really keen on that. Okay, I can't activate Odd Couple. I don't have all 5 classes. I'm missing 1. I'm missing Tech. That's too bad. So Odd Couple is going to give me 4 attack. And Avengers Reassemble gives me 2 more. Great Many Lives Lost. I get 2 recruit. Sacrifice. KO up to 2 cards from your hand and or discard pile. I'm going to do this so I can KO these 2 wounds. So I sacrifice Great Many Lives Lost. But it says cards. I get to get rid of these 2 wounds. And I'll play Great Many Lives Lost. I have no cards in my discard pile, so I'm not going to get rid of that one. And unfortunately for me, I can't hit anything with 6 attack. The Mind Stone is getting +6 attack from these 2 Maybe I should have KO'd them just to weaken the Mind Stone. Maybe. All right, Sift Futures is a divided card that has phasing. Let me see. Choose the hero class, reveal the top card of your deck if it's the hero class you named to draw it. That's great with multi-class. You got 2 guesses if you don't know, and if you phase, you know for sure. Let me take Sift Futures over here on the right. Plus, it's got the 2 attack on it. I'll take it for 4. And we got Hulkbuster Armor. That's the KO wound card that I haven't seen. And that's not a very good hand at all. These wounds are hurting me. I really needed that Bruce Banner wound KO mechanic earlier in the game. There's time to end it, but unfortunately, I only got 1 strength card. That would have been so good with some other ones I had earlier. Turn 29 is Corvus Glaive, another Children of Thanos card. Endgame +3 attack. Ambush it is the endgame this turn. If it was already the endgame, which it is, each player KOs a bystander from the victory pile or gains a wound. I don't think I've seen a single bystander yet. No, I've seen 3, and they all went to Thanos, but none from the villain deck, and there's definitely some in there, so I forgot that. There's 2 bystanders in the villain deck that I will see later. Buying me some time. So both sides get a wound because there's no bystanders to KO. So many wounds. So many wounds in this set. It'll mix well with some other cards from other sets that get rid of wounds. I'll work off of the wounds. Speaking of wounds, I'll play Burst of Rage. I don't have the scale in my head, so I can't really guess. But I'm gonna guess his his ratings are pretty close to each other, relatively to standard standard and epics as they go. So let's once again phase. We have to destroy it and see what I get. And I got a wound. Of course I did. Of course I did. Burst of Rage, 1 attack. Time to end it. 5 more attack. I'm up to 6. And I get +2 attack for each other range and or strength. It's just 2. I'm up to 8. And then I'm up to 9. So I could hit the Mind Stone and weaken Thanos. I think he's going to be high rated compared to other Masterminds. In the high end, I think. From my experience so far. He doesn't... I don't know. I feel like he'll still be on the higher end, even though he doesn't do crazy game-altering things. He just gets stronger. Just my guess. The escape effect of Cull Obsidian, though, is going to give out more wounds. So I'm going to spend all 9 attack that I can and hit Cull Obsidian for 9. By the way, Corvus is also at 9, so let me reconsider for a second. Yeah, I'll hit Cull because he's about to escape. So, let's take him out for 9. No fight effect on him. And I almost could have rested, but I took out a strong villain, so I'm happy with that decision. Okay. I could see some good phasing combos with Captain Marvel that I did not do this time around. But we'll see. This is another not good hand. We've got another twist. Non-epic is at 12, but epic moved to 2nd. Tough is at 17, right behind Dark Phoenix. Wow, I did not see that coming. So what is it that lent to his that high of a score? Is it the escape factor or what is it? Okay. Anyway, Scheme Twist. We're still having all life in the universe. This is twist number 4. Deal the hero deck into 2 face-down piles equally as possible. KO one of them. There are not that many cards left in the hero deck. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards left. And rather 4 than 3. Let's KO the one on the right. So I KO these 3 on the right. So I'm going to lose after the next twist if I recruit anything. Because I lose when the hero villain deck runs out. And check this out. The next twist, number 5, is going to KO 3 heroes in the HQ. There are 4 heroes in the hero deck. So I could survive the twist as long as I recruit nothing for the rest of the game. Or I don't lose, or no escapes happen, none of that. Because as soon as that hero deck runs out, the game is over. So I can't do any more recruits for the rest of the game, or I will lose on that next twist. Only 5 twists. So we'll see. We'll see if I can survive and make that happen. Is there anything that's going to show up and make me KO any heroes? Maybe a Thanos tactic? I don't know. I don't remember. But we'll just play it out and see what happens. So, I could get 2 attack if I play Hold On, but that's not going to do anything for me. I could get, I can't do any recruits. So let's just phase Let Go and see what happens. It is another trooper. So that's the end of this turn. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing's going to happen for a while. But I do have some decent cards, so I might be able to get away with this. Might be able to get away with this, even if I don't do any more recruits. Maybe, just maybe. Okay, turn 31. Yep, I pressed the button, right? Pretty sure I did. There's our bystanders, so let's go right to Corvus Glaive. A wound in that hand on the right-hand side. Oh yeah, I guess I did nothing. I didn't even think that I rested because I just said, oh, I give up. I didn't fight anything, right? Yeah, you're right. I do get to rest. Oh, nope, I pressed this button. Good point. I was already in my next turn, so I missed that, so thank you. Okay, we are on the left-hand side. Pulled the bystander. Now I play the turn out. Okay. Right, I pulled the bystander this turn just now. Let's keep on phasing. We have to destroy it, I suppose. That's another officer. Now the officers are worthless because I can't recruit anything. So all I've got is 3 attack. So another wasted turn. I'm just gonna time the deck out, I think. I guess it's time for me to rest a bunch of wounds. There was no wound in that hand. See how long I can survive here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, just got 1 strength. Too bad, though. I didn't get the combos I wanted. Next card is another Hammer Drone Army. Hey, something I can hit. But I gotta be careful. Alright. Let's do the phasing trick again. We're gonna go ahead and phase Hold On and Let Go for a shield agent. No text to play. Tech to play. Let's play the 3 attack. Top card on my deck is that Wanda and Vision, so I get to draw it. I might just phase it again. Or, you know, when I play Council of War right now, I wish I had a strength card. Yeah, you know what? The recruit's gonna do anything at this point. So, if I play Council of War and then hold on, I get 3 total attack. That's 6. Then I can get 7. I can hit the Mind Stone. I get 9 if I hit Defend This Dimension. So let's play Council of War for just so I can keep track. 3 recruit. I got 2 other multicolored heroes, so I'm at 5 total recruit. Wish I could make it attack. I will play the hold on side of Wanda and Vision here. 1 attack and then covert because I played Council of War. 2 more. I'm at 6 total attack. Defend This Dimension I cannot activate, so that's just 2 more attack. I'm at 8. And the trooper makes 9. Now I can hit Corvus Glaive, get the bystander, or I can hit the Mind Stone and try to weaken Thanos, because left-hand side is going to get how much attack? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a phasing. Depending on what I phase, I could get up to 13. Oh, you know what, you guys? The Mind Stone's fight effect is gain a hero from the HQ. So I cannot fight the Mind Stone if I want to be safe from that last twist. So Thanos is going to have a permanent 14 attack. Yep. Because I'm not fighting that Mind Stone at all. So I got to get to 14. Because chances are I'll hit that twist anytime now. So let's just hit Corvus Glaive for 9. What a rough spot to be in. Okay, no fight effect on him. He's just gone. I rescue the bystander. No, the Mind Stone says gain a hero from the HQ. Yeah, there's the I don't remember. I said I didn't remember what his tactics do, but if there's one that gets rid of stuff, then there's nothing I can do. So we'll see. We'll see how far I get. That's true. I get rid of the spaces, but that's not going to speed up the villain deck though, or the hero deck. So that's okay, right? Okay. So 7 recruit's not going to do anything for me. That's it. But I definitely still don't want to fight the Mind Stone at this point. Yeah, it'll KO 2 cards, it won't pull them out. That's what I thought. Which is a good thing for me. Okay, we're going to go up against Ebony Maw next. As soon as this game is over, I'll be giving away a second copy of the Infinity Saga. This one courtesy of Theron / Adam, ATOM. Okay. Okay, next up, we've got something decent. Turn 33 is another buy. There's the second one. It goes to the Hammer Drone Army. Okay. Let's get another phase chance. And all right, sweet. Except, yes. So it's going to be, it doesn't matter. Whether I play Moment of Destiny first or Time to End It first, I get +2 attack. So it doesn't matter. So I might as well play Moment of Destiny first. Your buddy found a copy of Phase 1 in his garage? Yeah, lucky you. That's cool. It is out of print. Return from the Stars gives me 4 recruit that I turn into attack because it's the end game. 8 total attack. Time to end it. Up to 13. Plus +2 for each strength card or range card I've played. So up to 15, 17. So I can hit Thanos. Let me just confirm. I got 18 attack after this trooper. Just make sure I mathed correctly. Yep, 4, 8, 13, 15, 17, 18. That's correct. Let's hit him. Hey, thanks for the follow. So second tactic is neither of the ones that I said. Price to pay. Each other player discards cards equal to the number of Infinity Stones in the city and or escape pile or gains a wound. So in this case, this is a choice. It says each other player does or does, so I'm pretty sure the other player in multiplayer gets to choose the effect, right? You don't choose. I don't know why that matters. So right-hand side, discards. There's 3 Infinity Stone City escape piles. I have to discard 3 cards or gain a wound. I have 1 wound. And a couple troopers. How much attack power do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd rather gain the wound. Right hand side is going to gain the wound. I got enough attack to hit something. Yep, okay. Tactic is gone. Okay. We got some love-lost stories going on in the chat. I'm here for it. Let it happen. Okay, so I've got 4 attack left. So I can hit the... Endless Army side. Nope. Hammer Drone Army. So we'll hit the Hammer Drone Army and hopefully... Oh, I can get rid of something. No, I phased. I don't want to do this. That was a close one. I'll leave it. And that I'll let the turn be that. I want to do some more KOs though, so I can get back to my rare card. We'll see if I was right. There's WandaVision, and yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that once again. I'm never going to sacrifice this Bruce Banner, I don't think. Okay. Can I do this thing? Can I run out the clock before the clock runs out? I don't know what I'm saying. There's the Stone Keeper, who counts as a stone. Ambush at the Soul Stone and is in the city or escape. I don't think I've seen the Soul Stone yet. If the Soul Stone's in the city or escape pile, each player discards a card. If it's in a player's victory pile, that player draws 2 cards. Right? I haven't seen it yet. It's the one stone I haven't seen. Time Stone, Power Stone. What's in the escape pile? Is the Soul Stone in the escape pile? Have I forgotten? Space Stone, Reality Stone. Nope, haven't seen the Soul Stone yet. Mind Stone. I've seen them all except for the Soul Stone. That's really funny. This late in the game, he's still ahead of it. So nothing happens. Wish it was in the victory pile, though. Each player KOs one of the heroes is the fight effect. Okay, that's going to buff up Thanos to 15. So what do I have? Let's... Wait, how many classes? I'm missing strength. So let me see if I can get a draw in on this. 3 attack. Although I can KO if I play Wakanda Forever first. Let me do this. Let me start with Avengers Reassembled. I have got 2 attack. Don't have all 5 hero classes. I don't think I have a strength to be close. We're going to go with Wakanda Forever. 1 attack, and I get to draw a card. It is a shield agent. I should have played Vibranium Nanites first. Darn. Well, we'll see. 6 total attack, top card of my deck. It is not multicolored. Otherwise, put it back or discard it, and I can play the text, so I get to KO the shield agent anyway. Okay. And I got 2 troopers. That's 7, 8. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to hit the Stonekeeper and probably the Hammer Drone Army. I don't want to hit the Mind Stone again. I wish I could, but Stonekeeper will weaken Thanos as well. So Stonekeeper, each player KOs one of their heroes. I'm not going to play the Shield Agent. We'll get rid of the Shield Agent. And left-hand side is going to get rid of one of these Maria Hills. I don't need that anymore. Okay. And that's gone for 5. Okay, he goes back down to 14. Down to 3 attack. Let's take this chance. See if I get lucky here. Top 2 cards of my deck. Wound. Doctor Strange. Getting rid of the wound. The KO pile is ridiculous right now. I wish you could see it. And getting rid of the Henchmen. Alright, and I get the Bystander. Victory pile. Gotta hit Thanos 3 more times because I'm doing the final blow, and I'm probably going to have to do the final blow anyway because I'm going to get the tactic. You should have gone for the head. Let's see if it's the next one. Ooh, that's a pretty good hand. Look at this. It's pretty good. This is not pretty good. Turn 35. Another twist. That's the last twist, so this is what I was bracing for. Twist number 5, choose 3 heroes from the HQ and KO them. So we've got, I guess, all the cards that gave me a recruit I don't need. I'm not going to recruit anything else. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I KO. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. KO. And now here's the deal. There are 4 cards left in the hero deck. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I know what this is. It's Turning Point. No. Isn't that a common? I feel like I've only seen 1 of those. Oh, you know what? I probably KO'd them in the big pile. I didn't look at all the cards. Anyway, there's 1 card left in the hero deck. So as long as I don't recruit, have any escapes, or anything that KOs anybody, and leave spaces open, I can survive, but we'll see. Once again, let's phase. It's a shield agent, of course it is, and I have 2 attacks. It goes nowhere, so I rest. Get rid of the wound. Okay. We've got 6. All right, I can shuffle back into some good stuff later, but this hand should be pretty good. Maybe I can even hit the Mastermind this way. Not a lot of cards left in the villain deck. Very small villain deck. Here's the Soul Stone. There it is. And the Soul Stone, here we go. The Soul Stone gets +1 attack for each other villain in the city. Ambush each player without an Infinity Stone in the victory pile. KOs a non-gray hero from the discard pile. I'm pretty sure that both sides have one. So left side's got the Power Stone, and right side has the Stonekeeper, which counts as a stone. So that doesn't do anything. But there are 2 other villains in the city. So 7 attack for the Soul Stone. Now let me ask you a question. There are 2 cards left in the villain deck, so I think I'm done for, but we'll see how far I can get. And Thanos is up to 15. Thank you for the Meow Evil Weevil and 14 months of subs. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay. So Odd Couple, I cannot do its effect anymore if I want to win. I can't take it. I can't KO it, so I might as well play Odd Couple first. So that's 4. We've got Sift Futures. Choose a hero class. If it's the top card of your deck, if it's the one you named, draw it. I guess I could phase... Oh, no problem, Grey Warden. Thank you so much for the resub as well. I guess I should phase Odd Couple, and then I can draw it and get an extra card. So I'll do that before I play Sift Futures. I will phase Odd Couple. Remember, it's covert and ranged. And that's a shield agent. So now I'll play Sift Futures. I'll pick covert or range, doesn't matter, whatever. It's the card I just put there. I draw it again. Give myself a shot. Now I'll play Odd Couple. I am at 6. Let's play Great Many Lives. Actually, no, let's play Defend This Dimension to attack. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, get +2 attack. There's one or two cards left, and it is the Chitauri Gorilla. It's a villain, so I get 2 more. I'm at 10. And then we've got more. we have... Oh, that's true. I would have to do it. Oh, I don't want to do that effect. I guess I could phase it instead if I want to avoid it. Because I did play Civ Futures first, and I can't take that back because I revealed. Okay, because that'll make me lose the game. Actually, no. No, it won't do anything. I just don't have to do any of it. Yeah. So yeah, I get to at least look at it. So let's just look at it. It is the divided magic and science card. I mean, Captain Marvel's a powerhouse, but I haven't been able to use her as much as I wanted to. Okay. So now let's go with Great Many Lives Lost. I don't want to sacrifice this because I needed to trigger Council of War. So I'll play this for 2 recruit. I will not sacrifice it. And I will play Council of War, which will give me... Okay, let me just read the whole card before I do any of the cards. Effects, +1 recruit for each multicolored card hero you have. I have 3. This gives me a total of 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. And then strength, I may have this card make all attack instead of recruit. That's great. Just like Captain Marvel, you can turn it into attack. So I get 6 attack from this card. I'm up to 16, which is enough to hit the big guy, even with the Soul Stone in the city. I'm 2 cards left in the villain deck. There's no time to lose, so let's go ahead and hit Thanos again. 15. All right, big numbers in this set. All right, there it is. I knew I was gonna pull this next. You should have gone for the head. Fight, KO one of your heroes. Goodbye, Shield Agent. I do the final blow, which I was going to do anyway. If this is the last Mastermind tactic, you do not win the game. Players must fight Thanos one more time to put the Mastermind card in the victory pile and win the game. And Travel Size mentioned that it was him who brought it up to Devin that people play with the final blow, so you might want to add something else in case people already do. So that's how the KO one of your heroes effect got into this card for people like us who use the final blow effect. But anyway, that's the tactic there. I mean, I have a chance, I guess. So I'm saying there's a chance. I lose as soon as I start the 2 turns from now, because when the villain deck empties, Thanos wins. Evil wins. No, it just makes you use the final blow if you didn't already. But I'm not going to get that far, because as soon as I pull 2 cards in the villain deck, the game is over. Yeah. That's it. That's all I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to be able to take this turn. As soon as the turn starts, the game is over. So this is my last turn. And look at my hand for my last turn. Cool. All right. Here we go. The penultimate turn is Chitauri Gorilla. Endgame +2 attack. Ambush. Chitauri Gorilla gets a bystander. So let's see. And it's a 7 attack, but who's counting? All right, let's see if this is a fateful phase and see what I can get. Coulson can do it. He can solo this. All right. Yeah, so it's going to be one of these cards that I'm going to shuffle from my discard pile. Let's see. Let's see what I get. Phasing in for Wanda and Vision is... Time to end it! The best card I could have pulled. I can't actually end it, but that's a great card to pull. Cool. All right, so let's play Hulk Gets Smashed. I don't think it's going to be enough to hit Thanos, but it'll be enough to do something. I get up to 7 attack, plus I got 2 more attack for the strength. I'm at 9, and that's a total of 10 attack. So I can hit Prox of Midnight. That'll make me happy. Let's hit her. All right, let's take her out for 10, and she knows what she did. And that'll be the end of the turn, practically the end of the game. I move over. I got my whole hand here. And the last card in the villain deck is Henchmen, but it doesn't matter because now the villain deck is empty, and that means that evil wins. So there you go. so much for that. But that was fun. I definitely had a weird game because of the very late scheme twist, but having them only have 5 makes sense. That was fun. I like this scheme. Thanos is great. The sad trombone plays. Thank you so much. Let me resolve predictions, and then we're 2 hours in. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play another game. I'm gonna play against Ebony Maw, and I'm going to throw in cards from other sets because I don't have time to play 3 games. Thank you so much. But let me do the giveaway of the other copy of Infinity Saga after I finish the prediction resolves. And that helicopter's taking forever. The Thanos copter. I need to make that say Thanos on the side. I could figure it out. All right, so let's go ahead and resolve the predictions, and then we'll do game 2, and we'll throw in some other cards, and then I think that's all I got time for. Okay, so it was a lose. So there you go. There's some precious points. Let me actually turn off the end game since the game is over. So there's no end game when the game is over. There we go. All right. You guys keep playing the horn. That was fun. There's your points. Enjoy those. All right, for those watching on YouTube, if you're not tired of the horn, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you guys in the comments, and check out the playlist for my game 2, which if you're watching live, I'm about to play right now and give away a second copy of Infinity Saga. Let's go.